there's nothing I like better than in the early morning having a nice fire. Not only to warm by, but just to sit and just to reflect. And I usually like to do a lot of reading at that time of morning. And you know, one of the things you don't want to necessarily have to do is come out and exercise your primitive fire starting skills. I think it's very important that you have those skills. But we all know that the hardest part of building a fire is starting the fire, and then secondly, keeping it lit. I've used many of the fire starting logs in my wood stove on occasion when I'm just having some issues getting a fire really going. And so I'm not above using modern technology to have a fire. So when the guys from FirePuck got in touch with me and said, hey, we want to send you a few samples, let you check this out and see what you think, I was really excited about this. The difference between this and one of the fire starting logs is this is actually a Matchless fire starter. And it can fit right in your survival bag. Like even when you're camping, hiking, whatever you're doing, you can take this along with you, and it makes it really easy to get a fire going. Now it's really kind of simple. You just remove this plastic covering, and this keeps it together. Okay, this is the striker, and then you have your starter button here. So what you do is you put these two together, strike, wow. Now this creates 1400 degrees of flame. So it's gonna burn. And it's gonna burn until this wood catches on fire. Yeah, I didn't even put any paper in here. In fact, I wouldn't have even needed to really, I think, put this wood, the small wood in there. Wow. This is the first time I've used it actually. They just sent me just a few, so I didn't want to waste not getting everything on camera. So, wow, I'm impressed. Now this will burn for 3 minutes, according to the FirePuck website. You can get this, of course, through FirePuck. You can get it at Home Depot. But I think this would be invaluable to have in your pack in a survival situation. You could really use this and make it really fast. Now when I first got the little package in, there were 6 of these, and I was really concerned about the flammability of it, or you know, how stable it was, because you could smell a little bit of the fuel. And that's the difference in this and other fire starters, is that inside here is the fuel. It's 65% organic material, and so but there is a fuel in there, and that's really what makes that fire just go. It's just not tender. And I did look on the DOT. There was some information about it, and it said that that this could go at 199 degrees for 8 hours without flammability, and that's really what it'll go longer than that. In fact, it would not start under 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That gives you an idea of the safety factor. So if you've had this in your backpack, you don't have to worry about it igniting. Plus, it only weighs about 60 grams, so that's just incredible. Very lightweight. You can pack 2 or 3 of these very easily in your pack. So instead of being all concerned about keeping this fire going and watching it and making sure it's burning, I can sit here and just enjoy my coffee. FirePuck, it's incredible. And as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more sensible prepping and survival. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Wow. Instant fire. That's just unbelievable.